Hey guys, well, we're getting ready for Christmas here. I've got all my decorating done, and I also just wanted to show you my movie lineup. So some I'll watch on Peacock or maybe Netflix, but some I like the DVDs. I've had some DVDs for a while. Um, so this one I just picked up. This is a classic, but I just picked it up at Walmart because it's hard to find anywhere, and they'll have a certain day where it's on network TV or whatever. But I just wanted to go and get it. Charlie Brown Christmas, of course, is a really famous one. You know, with the music and the moments, like especially when they're singing together. You know, and the whole thing with the Christmas tree, the little ugly Christmas tree that they made. You know, theirs. I'm sure a lot of people heard of this, but it's a classic and it's worth having. I remember watching this since I was a little kid. Another one here. This one came out in 1977. It's Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas, made by Jim Henson. You know, the Muppet guy, the king of the Muppets. It's a really cute story. A kid living with his mom, and his father's passed on, and just about, you know, doing things for each other, and um, you know, trying to do as much as he can for his mom because he knows how hard her life is and everything like that. And yes, of course, it's you know, puppets and everything, you know, animals, but it's a really cute story about just, again, just like family and everything. It's kind of, it's sad, but it's happy too, obviously. But like I said, 77. So this came out when I was between 6 and 7 years old. So we've been watching it since then, and it's a must-have. And I know I showed it to some of my friends on Facebook. They laugh, "What are you watching that for?" But it's a great movie. So if you've never seen it, it's Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas. Now, obviously, Home Alone. This is like one of the kings of the Christmas movies today. I mean, I'm sure everybody knows about this one. It's one of the most popular Christmas movies out there. When I first saw it, um, it wasn't even around Christmas. It was like sometime in the summer. I hadn't seen it, you know, originally when it came out, and I'd heard of it, but I'm like that. I don't really go see movies when they first come out or whatever. But yeah, this one I absolutely hooked on it, so I had to go get this one too, um, because, you know, again, you have to find it when it's on TV or whatever, or purchase it on some streaming network or whatever. But and I'm sure you can watch it on. I don't know which streaming network it's on, but I haven't really looked for it. But I just like to have the DVD. So yeah, if you haven't seen it, I'm sure most people have. This one's hilarious. Another one, which is a classic, is obviously National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Got to watch that. I don't watch these in a certain order. Some of them I might, but I won't get too deep into that. It's just kind of a sentimental thing with me. Um, but yeah, you know, Clark, he goes out of his way to do everything he can for Christmas, and there's all these hurdles along the way, and just things seem to go wrong all the time. So, I mean, if you watch National Lampoon's vacation movies from the start, which started what, early 80s probably. This one I believe was 1989. This is a must watch every year. So if you haven't seen it, go get it or find a place to watch it. Now, this one is kind of funny. Now, I know when I go visit my mother, her cable lineup has the Hallmark Channel. If you have the Hallmark Channel, they have the Christmas movies running. It's like a live thing, and it just runs all the way through, one right into the next. I have to admit, there was at least one on there. They're all pretty corny. The acting's pretty much the same. They're all pretty much the same, whether it's Lifetime or Hallmark. But the Hallmark Christmas movies, this one I actually wanted to get, Christmas Next Door. Um, I don't know. I mean, it's a pretty good. I don't know why I like it. I watched it a few times over the past couple of years, and yes, it's horrible acting or whatever, but this is the one. And I just saw it. I believe it was in Walmart. I believe I saw it, or I ordered it somewhere. I can't remember, but I just remember seeing it and going, okay, I'm gonna get it. And I know people are gonna laugh at me because it's Hallmark, and guys aren't supposed to watch Hallmark movies, but it is kind of cool in a way. as bad as, I just call them corny Christmas movies. This is one of them. So this is actually one of my favorites. There's a few I've watched. I originally saw this on YouTube, I believe 2 years ago, and then they took it down because there are some Hallmark movies you can actually watch on YouTube. Just search for them. Right now, I watch Hallmark on Peacock because they do have a Hallmark channel on there, and that's what it'll do. You can pick the individual movies or just let it run like what they call it live. Just run one right after the other. Again, they're pretty bad, but it's just kind of cool. So that's the one, Christmas Next Door. There's a lot of them, and that's the one I ended up buying. Whatever. This one, I do a poll every year on Facebook, Christmas movie or not. And most say yes, it is. I do think it's a Christmas movie. Now, I'll watch this any time of year, but the last basically half of the movie is based on Christmas and trying to sell his house, and they want to get, make the town is kind of dysfunctional, and they want to make it look normal, so they have everybody dress up like these Norman Rockwell magazines and make it like picture perfect, like a movie or something. So it would make, people, whoever wanted to buy the house, want to fall in love with that little town. And it's just, it doesn't start off like that. It's a funny movie, Chevy Chase. I'm not that much into Chevy Chase now. I haven't been in many years. But it's a funny movie. And, when you first turn it on, you start watching it, you're like, this isn't a Christmas movie. But if you keep watching it into the end, I don't know how much of it is based on that time, winter and Christmas and everything. It's probably a good last 30 minutes or so of the movie. So yeah, that's a good one. Funny Farm. You let me know in the comments if you've seen this. Is it a Christmas movie or not? I say yes. People say the same thing about Die Hard. Some believe it's Christmas, some believe it's not. I've actually never even seen it, believe it or not. Never seen it. But we're going to focus on Funny Farm right now. Christmas movie or not? I say yes. And of course, the all-time great Christmas Story. The kid who wants the BB gun. He does everything he can to try to get one, and he doesn't think he's going to get it. And you know. I mean, this has been out, I believe, I don't know when this came out. It had to be around 1983, something like that. Very early 80s. But yeah, we used to sit around and watch this movie multiple times. I mean, we just couldn't get enough of this when we were younger. So yeah, if you haven't seen it, go get it or find it somewhere. I think they run this starting Christmas Eve. Is it TBS? I think it is. And they just run it for 24 hours, and you watch it over and over and over again. But I just wanted it. I just wanted to have it so I can watch it whenever I wanted to. And I don't usually start watching Christmas movies. Like, I won't right now. I'll usually wait till probably within the next few days, around the 15th or so. I don't know why. I don't like to watch them for the whole month. It just kind of, I don't know, it just kind of kills it for me. I like to just wait until the last, like the song 12 Days of Christmas or something like that. The last, I'll start about the 15th maybe, and I'll start watching them soon. So some others that I watch, but this one, absolute classic. It's cute. It's kind of sad. It's frustrating at times. It's funny. It's like everything. So yeah, try this one up if you haven't seen it. So some other ones, obviously A Christmas Carol. Now you can watch those free on YouTube also, and there's different versions because Christmas Carol goes back. The first one I saw, there's one on YouTube. I believe it's 1938. There might be one earlier than that, but the one I like personally is, it'll just say A Christmas Carol 1951. That, for some reason, is my favorite. It's still, black and white. And every so often, they would make another. There's so many versions of this movie. It's the same story, but different actors, different times, different eras. So, but 1951, that's the one I like. And that one is also, you can just watch it on YouTube. Just look up, A Christmas Carol. So that's my Christmas movie lineup. And then, like I said, there'll be a few more I watch. I did watch It's a Wonderful Life. Believe it or not, I watched it for the first time like 3 years ago. I had never seen it before. I wasn't that impressed with it. I mean, it was okay. I do like old movies. No, I watch TV shows. I have the whole collection of Have Gun Will Travel. You know, I have TV shows and movies that I watch, and that's way before my time. So it's nothing nostalgic about it. It's just I like a lot of the older movies. Um, so that one was okay. I think that White Christmas is another one. Okay for me, and I know those are big time classic Christmas movies. It's probably something I have to just kind of get used to, sit down and watch again, because it's actually been a couple years since I watched either one of them. But so yeah, that's my lineup, my general lineup. You know, these are the holiday favorites. You know, plus you have the claymation, you know, Frosty the Snowman. Well, that's a cartoon actually. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer claymation. You know, that's from, I don't even know what year that is. That must be from the 40s or something, or maybe before. Classic, and I might still watch that. That's just something you always wanted to watch leading up to Christmas. It just got you more excited about Christmas when you were a kid. And look for movies, like I said, on YouTube. Look for Christmas movies. Look for Hallmark movies. There are some in there. I don't know if there's a Hallmark channel on there, but also Peacock. I have Peacock, and they have the Hallmark channel on there too. So some of the streaming services, you will find those channels. And some of the movies, you know, you'll find are a little older. I actually, besides the really old movies like black and white, I do like some of the like from late 80s into the mid 90s, late 90s. Something about those movies I really like too. So yeah, I just wanted to show you what I'll be watching soon. And, you know, let me know in the comments which is your favorite. Let me know. This, I mean, is it a Christmas movie, Funny Farm? Let me know. Do I have to turn in my man card for watching this and liking it? I'll do it. Just let me know if I have to do it. But anyway, I hope everyone has a nice holiday, and I hope you enjoyed this. And again, let me know in the comments what you've seen, what you want to see, what's your favorite. It might not be one of these. It might not be anything I mentioned. What's your favorite Christmas movie of all time? All right, guys, have a nice holiday and take care. See you soon.